Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So, Clyde and Harris. First off, Clyde, that was a flunt. That was a show off. You was puffing your chest, being arrogant and cocky like all you wannabe criminals are, and that's all that was, and you know that's what it was. I don't know why would you want to meet with any cop, have a conversation with them, letting them know, oh, it was me that did that to Lucas. Oh, I did that to Lucas. That was just a warning, you know. Like, why would you do that? Why would you even want to talk or communicate with the same people that keep that same talk and communicate with the same people that keep on getting you arrested? Like, why would you want to do that to yourself? So you had to show off. You had to flex your little muscles and your powers. You basically had to say, nanny boo boo, it's me right here selling all these drugs, hurting innocent kids, teenagers, and adults. And basically, I did that to Lucas, and what you gonna do? But if you want to be on my side of the team, I'm offering you a job over here. You know, just be a little snitch for slow Salem PD for me, and you can come over here on my side. Like, Clyde, I never understood y'all want to be hardened criminals. That was nothing but a show and tell, and you showing off what you done did, including with beating up Lucas, and you selling them drugs all around Salem, because they didn't know who it was. Harris got the bug from you, and when I told them it's Clyde around here selling these drugs around here hurting people, too bad they can't connect you two together. But it's you right here selling these drugs. Like, why would you do that? Your business is booming. Your business is popping. Innocent teenagers, innocent adults who want to get high, right here getting hurt, overdosing and all that. You're making money. Like, why would you want to do that to yourself, buddy? I'm not understanding why you had to puff your shoulders up like that. Can anybody explain to me why Clyde wanted to talk to Harris? Cause for me looking at it, I wouldn't have gave that cops none of that. In fact, I would want to talk to Harris to tell him and snitch on myself too, that I'm right here selling the drugs that's raising hell in Salem, and also we got a bug in the slow Salem PD, and find them if you can. Like, they always keep the spy in slow Salem PD. That I guess they don't care who they hire, and when you know jobs available, they want to give them to people, they give them to anybody. Stefano kept somebody in the police station, keeping him informed on who finna get arrested, what's going on, what evidence they got, can you get rid of that evidence and make sure we get away scot-free. Like, Stefano always had somebody in the police station keeping watch out and, watching out for them and making sure they're in front of everything. Why can't Clyde do that? So I'm not understanding how y'all manage to hire these spies every time, and they go right under y'all nose every time, and then all of a sudden when y'all find out that it's a spy in the police station, y'all running around here looking suspicious and wondering who it is. Have y'all ever thought about checking the last couple of people you might have hired? Or better yet, take it 1 month, 6 months, however y'all go to hiring people, and figure out where they're at then. Y'all always hiring spies that always be, y'all do this, they do this behind y'all back, letting the person know that they're coming after you. How you think Stefano, how you know Stephanie and Ava didn't get caught? They got drugs out of the last 2 places. They didn't get drugs out of the beach road. Wonder why. It just like missed me with that, and we didn't see it for years that Stefano always had a spy or two in slow Salem PD, and I'm pretty sure they still hanging around collecting checks and still snitching. So it's not that hard to figure out who y'all hiring, and they might got the skills required for the job, but you should look over them and go hire somebody else. It's just like, at this point, Slow Center PD do better. Y'all always hiring the wrong people. Just like when when Paulina hired EJ to be the DA, I would have rather y'all stuck with Trash. As much as I screamed and hollered for Trash to be gone, I wish she'll come back. Cause EJ, love him dearly, he works some nerves. So yeah, enough about that. Speaking of the Damaras, Johnny and Chanel getting married. He went all out with the ring this time with Paulina thyroid cancer and the surgery, and now she know the surgery gonna be back for at least a month. And Johnny and Chanel trying to get married for Valentine's Day. We gonna see how that's gonna, happen and work out. But yeah, that should be very interesting to see them getting married. And hopefully Paulina won't miss this one this time. And hopefully, they have their happily ever after this time around. And hopefully no devils, no spirits, no ex-girlfriends, no twin sisters, or better yet, an ex-girlfriend or a boyfriend come around this time and interfere and mess that up this time around. Hopefully they'll get it right this time, and what I said won't end up happening. So I'm happy and excited for them, and I hope this time is better. The first time was good. It's just the devil snuck his nose in it and messed all that up for them. I mean, completely ripped them apart, tore them apart. I mean, they just not getting back to a good place. So yeah, hopefully they can last longer this time around, and hopefully nobody won't come around and mess it up. Ava and Harris, I don't know why I keep on forgetting that man's name. Now Ava, you got a lot of angels looking out for you, including Harris and your son Trip. I advise you to grab on to both of them angels and go on in the sky with them. Cause if they ever catch you with them drugs that Clyde around here slanging and hiding in hiding in that restaurant, it is over for you. The crazy house won't even save you from this time or a pad to sell. I advise you to go ahead and tell. Quit playing around pretending like anybody gonna believe that you dating Stephen, and yeah, pretending like you dating Stephen, and go ahead and do what you got to do. At this point, risk your own life. Try to save Trip, but you need to get out while you still can. Cause sooner or later, hell is gonna break loose on you, and whatever happened is gonna happen, Ava. And I don't think a Patty Seal can save you this time around, nor Stephen. While you running around here talking about I give you permission to date Harris. Why would you even say that to Steph? I mean, they both got drunk. People get drunk, do stuff they shouldn't do. No big deal. Harris was mad enough to tell you about it. You still holding a grudge against it, and then gonna tell the girl, I give you permission to date him. Like, who are you giving me permission? Like, what? When did you become my mama? See, Stephanie too nice. Cause if that would have been me, permission, oh, you my mother now, you can tell me who I can date. If I wanted Harris, I would have got him that night. Like, what are you talking about? Talking about I give you permission to date him. You can have him. He all yours. I'm dating Stephen. Don't nobody believe that you dating Stephen for 1 second. Just cause Gabby and Jay in prison right now, ain't nobody believing that false fairy tale. And that's what's going on. I don't know who you think you fooling. You might be fooling a new person that don't know no better. But the people that know Gabby and Stephen and they love, you ain't fooling nobody. Talking about you give them permission. You give her permission. I heard that and I said, permission? Oh, okay, Mom. That's exactly what I said. Would have said to her, oh, okay, Mom, you give me permission. like I asked you, can I date him? You had all this time in the world to do that. You waited till now when this woman trying to help you all with your drug crosses you got going on. Get smart with the woman. Then gonna tell the woman, oh, months later I give you permission to date him if you want to. If I was Stephanie, I would have been grown and upset. I would have cussed you all, and then on top of cussing you all, I would have walked down and told you I'll hold slow Salem PD get you and arrest you for your drugs while you got me up here trying to cover up your business, what you over here doing, your little hidden restaurant with you selling drugs out of and hiding drugs in. Like, Ava, you showed your behind telling that woman that I give you permission. Permission for what exactly? And you could tell Stephanie wanted to say more, but Stephanie said, nah, I ain't gonna go there with her. Whatever, I'm gonna let her have her moment. But if Stephanie would have been unprofessional for one moment, I would have loved to hear what Stephanie had to tell you. Because you tried that woman trying to help you in your time of need, and you up here talking about something, I give you permission to date her, to date him. Like you somebody's mama or something. You really tried it and put your foot in it that time. Now let's get to Steve and his attempt to get Constantine out of town. So, this a little tricky for me, but I'm going to try to make it work. I wasn't watching back then, so I don't know who the pawn was. More than likely it sounded like it was John. Judging by John can't sleep and having weird nightmares, getting up with his hair looking like he just rolled up out the bed. So is John the pawn? Steve know this. Constantine want the truth, but Steve won't give it to him. Is that's what we going at? When John was brainwashed, is this what this is with this pawn thing? Because I don't know nothing about that. That was before my time. That was before my time, and I'm trying to keep up with it the best I can. My best bet with it is John got to be the pawn, because he was an assassin or whatever was back in the day, and I'm pretty sure y'all can tell me what's going on with that pawn and Steve and how he getting shaped up by Constantine. He's trying to run him out of town, but Constantine got Steve over a barrel, and all Steve could sit there and look crazy and try not to tell on himself too much with his poker face, and he ended up telling on himself anyways, knowing that he know what Constantine talking about but won't tell him. So I'm guessing either John was the pawn, John and Steve might know who the pawn is, or I'm just way off and I need somebody to fill me in with this whole pawn thing. Because at this point it look like Constantine winning, and he gonna end up robbing Maggie blind because Maggie don't want to believe the hype. At this point, I don't know why it's such a big secret. Why don't y'all just go ahead and tell Maggie he the one that kidnapped Sarah baby? That what cut him off completely in Maggie's eyes. Maggie won't take no more of him. Maggie will cut him off. You seen how she cut him off when he found, when he lied and said he was part of the mafia, or the mafia was coming after him, and Maggie said I can't have that around me. So why are y'all still holding on to this kidnapping? And why won't y'all just blow him out the water with it? I'm waiting for y'all to give Maggie the excuse that she looking for to stop dealing and being around Constantine, because she look like she's uncomfortable around him and defending him, and we don't want Maggie looking like an idiot knowing that y'all know this information about this man, but y'all holding on it and won't tell Maggie. I'm not understanding why y'all won't go ahead and tell him that he was responsible for Sarah's baby kidnapping and go ahead and wipe him on clean. And I promise you, once he know that, Maggie won't have nothing to do with him. She will want him out of her life, and she might assist y'all in getting him out of town. So I'm not understanding why the hesitation, why y'all won't go ahead and tell him. Screw the bad news at this point. He using you. He's a con artist. Let's forget all that, and let's just go ahead and tell her the truth. Since he won't listen to y'all, he won't go freely, He tying y'all hands up and pushing y'all against the wall. My next best thing I would do if I had a Constantine problem would go ahead and tell Maggie he responsible for Sarah baby coming up missing for 2 hours, an hour, however long the baby came up missing. That's what I would do. I don't know why y'all won't do it. Unless Constantine really do got something on y'all that y'all don't want out of. Like I said, I'm confused about that whole Constantine thing. But maybe one of y'all can fill me in with this pun thing and all that. Teresa, Brady, and Alex. Oh, Alex. You just insist on being an unsmart person. That's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to call you an idiot. I'm not going to call you a dummy. You happen to fall in love with somebody that's using you as a mark right now to get money. So, I'm not going to call you any of those things. I'm just going to call you a dummy. Well, an unsmart person. How about that? Your best bet was letting Teresa go out of town. Let her go out of town. Let her mama take care of her. Let her leave you alone. One part of her plan already about to get exposed. Once you found out Teresa was also using you with her female wiles and using you for a place to stay, and switch that Victor real son to you, cause you seem like an easy mark to get the money from, you would realize that you should have let Teresa went out of town. And her and Brady kissing, yeah, I wouldn't freak out about that neither. But you got to understand, Alex, you is a scheme and you is a pawn in Constantine and Teresa chess game right now, and she is moving you all over the board, and you don't even much know right from left at the moment. And the fact that she manipulated you this long and this quick and in this hurry shows me that you so far gone that it's not even much funny at this point, and it's only a matter of time before Teresa get what she want, unless Constantine tell on her. So I'm hoping Constantine end up telling on her, for you can be spared and Xander can get his money that is owed to him being Victor's long lost son, besides you having control of it and you giving it all to Teresa, the gold digger. So Alice, the fact that you did that, I'm ashamed of you. And Kristen and Brady, I don't understand you two at all. I ain't gonna give y'all too much, but I'm gonna give y'all enough. This is just another rewind of Brady and Kristen and their wildness and their craziness and their chaos. It's just like Brady can't do nothing right. Kristen always gonna be on his behind. She always gonna say, I'm the love of your life. I loved you better than anybody else. You know you still love me. You know I love you better than that. It's just like, I'm tired of the merry-go-round with Kristen and Brady at this point. Can y'all please just get back together or something? Because I'm sick of Kristen and Brady at this point. And y'all just basically, I don't know what to say about this point about Kristen and Brady. Like, can y'all co-parent in peace without us seeing all the arguing and the drama that coming with it? Because I can't at this point. Stephen and getting Chad on his side, and basically Everett wasn't here for it at all. Basically, he said he resigned from the paper because Chad took Stephen's side with the lawsuit he was going to put on Salem PD for bad mouthing the beach road. So basically, he talked to Chad. Chad agreed. Chad is the head of the paper. So, of course, Xander, them all had to go with it. Everett, being the person he is and want to be with the truth and not with the cover-up, basically he said he was resigning, and basically Chad didn't have no choice but to take his side or lose somebody like Everett. So basically he took his side and ended up you know, keeping him on board, saying no more cover up and all that, because Chad was basically trying to cover up with his family. That's all he was trying to do. That wasn't nothing but a big old cover up via Chad with a paper that was exposing Stephanie and Ava, and he didn't like that, and Chad was trying to cover up for his family, and Everett wasn't here for, which I don't understand, which I can agree with Everett. You basically covering up for your family. If your family doing wrong, why are we covering up again? Like, you taking away our morals and values of a newspaper, we gonna lose integrity. You're not. You're covering up your brother's crimes. What are you doing? So I can agree with what Everett said with all that, and Everett basically getting him together, telling him, you need to stop covering up or I'm leaving. Basically, that's all that happened on this week. I was gonna do it Monday, but ended up waiting to Friday. So anyways though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all morning. Have a good weekend, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye.